Meanwhile, US President Joe Biden urged the leaders of Egypt and Qatar to pressure Hamas militants to agree to a Gaza ceasefire and hostage deal. This comes ahead of a fresh round of talks this weekend in Cairo. According to a US official, the CIA director, Bill Burns, will be leading the US delegation to the Cairo talks. David Barnea, the head of Mossad, Israel's spy agency, and negotiators from Egypt and Qatar are expected to attend as well. The Hamas side of the talks is indirect, with proposals relayed through third parties to Hamas leaders sheltering in tunnels beneath Gaza. A senior Biden administration official said that Biden wrote letters to Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi and the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Al Thani, on the state of the hostage talks. He urged them to secure commitments from Hamas to agree and abide by a deal. This comes one day after Biden called on Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to redouble efforts to reach a ceasefire in the 6-month-old war in Gaza. Biden warned Netanyahu that Israel must take steps to address harm to civilians and humanitarian suffering, saying Washington will take unspecified steps in response. The United States and its allies view a ceasefire as essential to allowing more humanitarian aid to get into Gaza, amid fears of famine among Palestinians. Under the most recent proposal, Israel and Hamas would agree to a 6-week ceasefire in exchange for the release of the sick, the elderly and wounded hostages held by Hamas. Meanwhile, the US House of Representatives has rejected a Republican-led bill that would provide $17.6 billion worth of arms to Israel. Democrats said that they wanted a vote instead on a broader measure that would also provide assistance to Ukraine, international humanitarian funding, and new money for border security. Now, this vote is critical as it threatens to revive divisions between the pro-Israel and the pro-Palestinian factions of the House Democratic Caucus.
15 million new jobs in just 3 years, a record. Where is it written we can't be the manufacturing capital of the world? We are, we will. More people have health insurance.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.